Now, something else making a splash this weekend, Toronto opening 10 public pools right across the city. But there are a few things you should know before you can head on and take a dip. Howie Dayton is director with the city's Parks and Rec department and joins us live now. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Melanie. How are you?
Doing well, Howie. And I know a lot of parents are listening very closely on how they can do this, because you want to beat the heat, of course, and now we can do it in a safe way. So let's break down what we need to know when it comes to reservations, because that's key.
Okay, so all you need to do is really easy. Go to toronto.ca/swim, and we have the list of 10 pools that are open right now, and another 49 are going to open on the 19th. You can create your own account online. You can add your own family members online, look up all the pools, the times we have available, book your slots, and then you're ready to go. We have all of the instructions in terms of health requirements. And all we're asking is that you get there 10 minutes before your swim time starts. We'll hold your time up until 5 minutes after the swim time starts, and everybody's getting about a 45-minute swim time, and then we sort of rotate to our next group of swimmers.
And that's fairly significant. I want to go to the swimming in just a bit, but going backward when it comes to reservations, is it going to be sort of like the skating where you have to do it well in advance, book that well in advance, and kind of sit at your computer and get on there? Or are you going to open up slots daily? What does that look like?
You know, we've got a lot more capacity. When all the pools are open, we have about 100,000 swim spaces available for reserve time online, and then we're keeping about 20% back. So there'll be another about 20,000 spots available for anybody who doesn't or can't go online to book a time. And, you know, we expect that there's a lot more capacity in the pools than we had at the rinks. And with the enhancements we've made to the system, people can now cancel their spot online. So we're really hoping if you book your time, you're able to go. If you can't, keep that time, please cancel it and make it available for someone else. But we're always keeping some spaces back for people who just don't want to do it online and can drop in for a swim.
Okay, if we can bring that graphic back up, actually, there's a lot of great need-to-knows that were on that graphic. So is there availability for some who can't do it online and maybe walk up or available that same day?
Yeah, so we have about 20% of all of our spaces are available for drop-in users who don't want to book online. And our first day, we did about 20,000 out of the 43,000 spaces that were available. So we put out 7 days worth of swim spots per week. So it's every Thursday morning. They refresh for the next 7 days, which is different than the skating, which was done daily.
Yes.
And so, yeah, so right now we still have about 46% of our online spaces available for the 10 pools that are opening tomorrow. So that's, you know, another 20,000 spaces sitting there for people to reserve. Plus, we have the drop-in spaces available. So a lot more capacity and a lot more opportunity and a much easier online user experience than we had in the winter. We've made a number of enhancements for people.
Excellent, Howie. Finally, for you, for those who are still maybe a bit hesitant, they're not sure about the safety protocol. We saw in that graphic there, you do have to wear a mask when you're in line. You can remove it when you're in the pool, of course. In between the sessions, is there cleaning? What does that look like?
Yeah, we worked very closely with Toronto Public Health. We're following the Life Saving Society standards. So we are, first of all, reducing our capacity to 25%, which is part of why we need this system, so people aren't lining up for hours waiting for a swim time. And, you know, we have a number of protocols with respect to cleaning in the change rooms and the washrooms, on the deck, and all of the capacities are reduced to allow for physical distancing. Staff have been highly trained around how to manage all of the safety protocols and the incident management protocols. And so we did this last summer. We had a really good experience, and we're just replicating those processes, improving them in cooperation with Toronto Public Health. So it'll be very, very safe. People will feel comfortable when they're going. So I encourage them to give it a try. It's a great way to beat the heat.
Excellent. Love it. I was looking at that live shot, and I just want to jump right in. Appreciate the time today, Howie. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. 8:10 is what we're sitting at right now. Barbara, you a big swimmer?
I love swimming. My goal is to have a house that has a pool.
Yes.
I have to have that.
Or a friend who has a house that has a pool.
I do have a friend. I haven't been invited yet because we are being safe, but I better be invited as soon as we're allowed to visit each other. Yes, please.